Hello, we're Three Penny Opera, and you're watching Delmarva Life.
Three Penny Opera. Can't wait to hear from them in just a little bit. Couldn't imagine a better band to be here on a Friday afternoon.
I agree.
What a hoot. So, you throw a load of laundry into your washing machine, you put in the detergent, you push start, you walk away.
Same with your oven. Turn it on, throw in a frozen pizza, and 25 minutes later, dinner.
You know, we rely on our household appliances every day. During the holiday season, we count on them to work overtime.
So the last thing you want to do when you have a house full of family and friends is to call a repairman when one of those trusty machines goes kaput. In today's Angie's List report, how to head off the problems before you deck the halls.
The garbage disposal, dishwasher, microwave. We spend thousands of dollars to stock our homes with the appliances designed to make our lives easier. But many of us don't show them the love they deserve.
When it comes to appliances, homeowners oftentimes take them for granted. We don't take proper care of them and then are disappointed when they don't work right. We overstuff our freezer so proper airflow can't get through, or we overload our dishwasher so it doesn't even have a prayer of being able to get the dishes clean.
And according to a nationwide Angie's List poll, more than 40% of respondents say they'll host holiday parties this year, putting their ovens, refrigerators, and garbage disposals to the test. A test you certainly don't want them to fail.
If you're going to be hosting dinner over the holiday season, be sure to do a test run before the big day. Do it at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Cook a nice meal, make sure the oven's working properly, because the last thing you want to do when guests are there is serve them frozen turkey.
And that's especially important if you don't cook big meals on a regular basis.
People that haven't tried their ovens for, say, a month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, the day before Thanksgiving, they want to cook a turkey and their oven doesn't work. So we get emergency calls all the time.
And if you do use your oven on a regular basis, make sure you keep it clean.
Normally cleaning, it depends, of course, how often you use it. If you're using it once a week, you're not going to have to clean it that often. If you've got a large family, you cook every day, you're going to get a lot of food on the bottom, sides, splattering, stuff like that. So you're going to clean it a lot more. There are certain manufacturers on the market that do have problems with the self-clean. So you go into a self-clean cycle, it may overheat a little bit, get a little too hot, and it pops a protective thermostat, and then you're going to have to call a company to have that repaired.
And it's not just the oven. Your refrigerator runs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so it needs that year-round attention in order to keep up during the holidays.
The only thing really you can do, besides wiping it down, keeping it clean, your kick plate down here, you can pull it off. If you have coils underneath there, you can vacuum them and keep them clean. Some are on the back, behind the back panel, you'd have to pull out and take the back panel off, do some cleaning there, but to make sure you unplug it when you do that. If they're on the back wall, the condenser coils on the back wall, just dust them off. That's all you got to do.
And if you do have to call in for a repair, Angie says you want to make sure the company you hire is reputable and has the skills required to complete the fix in a timely and efficient manner.
A basic service call on an appliance is going to cost anywhere from $60 to $100. Keep in mind that does not include parts and labor. That will be added on to the bill, but a lot of times you're going to get a credit back for that service call fee. Sometimes people think, wow, do I want to spend that kind of money? But when compared to the amount of money it would cost to replace that appliance, it can be money well spent.
And here are some other Angie's List do's and don'ts to get the most out of your appliances. Don't run your oven's self-cleaning cycle before the holidays. They run at extremely high temperatures, which could cause them to fail. Instead, wipe your oven interior down after each use with soap and water. Clean your dishwasher's filter at least twice a year to remove particles and debris. The filter's location can vary depending on the model, so be sure to check your owner's manual. And if you have a garbage disposal, keep the blades sharp by running cold water and sending a cup of ice down the disposal. Run cold water for 10 seconds before inserting food into the disposal and for 30 seconds after each use. The cold water helps solidify the grease and fat so they can be chopped up by the disposal.
I didn't know about the ice in the disposal.
I did not know that either. And I can tell you, I have a story about a Thanksgiving in like 1996 where, yeah, we had one of those issues.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, okay.
Good advice.
So now that you know how to avoid a disaster and the stress that can come along with it, take a look at these guys. Don't they just bring your stress level down a little bit more? Ryan's in Wycomico County this afternoon to tell you how we can keep these furry babies. Brian?
Well, Jimmy and Lisa, this is Sayla, and she's 2 years old, and she is ready to be adopted, as are many of the other animals here at the Humane Society of Wycomico County. When we come back, we're going to introduce you to all of them. You don't want to miss it.
Oh, so adorable. And you can cuddle up with your new friend and watch Hostages Monday night here on WBOC. We'll get a closer look at the character played by Dylan McDermott and find out why he enjoys playing the bad guy so much. Delmarva Life, we'll be right back.